Did we start? No, we didn't start. Okay,
We didn't put an intro yet.
It's because you putting on the lipstick, and then we get into these other contacts, and they're all sexual. So okay, when you're ready to start.
All right, now here we can start. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Sassy and Savage podcast. I am your host, Andrew Coley. And to my right, joining us for the podcast for the first time,
Sticks.
And to my left, did you just have a goddamn brain fart?
This shit
I
down
like
pat.
you grow the spotlight on you and be like, pfft.
Yeah, I need that. I am Tia Henny. To my left.
It's your boy Rohan. That's it. That's all you're getting.
And then on today's show, we're actually having a really, really good discussion because we really want to know. Switch of the battle of the sexes. Switch on the other side of the sexes. If you were a man, what would you do as a woman? And if you were, as a man, became a woman, what would you do? Like, for me...
Became a woman?
No, because if I'm a man, I became a woman.
Not like...
Not like actually like sex change and shit. Like,
no.
Alakazam, magic ball change over your reverse sexes. What are you going to do?
Born differently. Like, you're born as a woman. That's
We're not talking about like no gender.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not talking about like no Kathleen Jenners and shit. No.
All right, Bruce.
Gender identity, no. We're actually talking like if you had like a...
If you had the parts for a day.
Freaky Friday type shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, for a day. Oh,
If you just had the... No, I know what you'd be doing. You'd be stroking it all night and not leaving the crib.
Stroking. I'm leaving
She'd be
I'm
windmilling
going
all
there.
day, like,
Oh, she leaving DNA everywhere. I like
There.
you. Yo, Tia, you be leaving DNA on all of them hoes, huh?
Hell yeah. Pull the black light out. I'm skeeting everywhere.
That's what she thinks.
Yeah, she thinks that's all we doing, eh?
No, it's just that easy, right?
Yeah.
No.
She just thinking of you just nutting on every girl,
I'm
huh?
a woman. If I could be a man for a day, I know what to do
But
to
hold
get
on.
that.
You think men just get pussy just like that?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you know why? I don't give it up just like that.
Exactly.
Bars.
Thank
So
you.
I know.
Amen. Amen. to
But all I'm just going to say,
So,
though...
hold on. Well, how do you know that if we all switch teams, we just take a page from...
All right, no. Let's start it out here.
Like,
Tia,
I'm gonna be like
what would
Tia
you do? What would be
today.
the first day? What would be the first thing you did if you became a man? What would be the first thing you did?
Wash my balls first. I mean scrub. And then I'd be like, wait a minute. And I would spread them and be like, what really
This is how you know, nigga.
happened?
This is how you know she's never been a nigga in her
Spread
life
the
because,
balls.
like, ain't no nigga in his entire life had ever spread his balls. So that's all I'm saying.
No, I just want to like
Like, that already doesn't feel comfortable. Just the
And then-
hand motion
yeah.
right there is already making me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. And then I would be like, okay,
You know what I mean?
the first thing I want, besides head, is I want.
Yo, she understands.
Yeah.
Can we at least get a pause for that one right now? A woman actually understands that the first thing she wants is head. Yo, can we just get a round of applause for that one, gentlemen? Like, I'm just saying, as a man, can we just please get a round of applause that she
I mean,
understood
we're
get the
not
head
all
first?
happy to give it.
I'm just saying, she understood, but you understood the rule. Give the head first.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all I'm saying.
But I need you to lick my balls so I know what that feeling is. Because when they're just like, lick my balls, and it's just like, what the fuck do you get out of that? And then
All I'm
like,
saying, every man in here
it
just got a
must-
flashback.
I mean,
Every man in here just went.
Wait, first of all, is it? Do you prefer one ball in the mouth at a time, or both, or like, let me just squeeze it up to the
I'm not really
surface?
I'm not really like a ball player. I'm not really into like.
You're not a ball
you
player?
can like rub the balls.
Fondle?
So yeah,
Fondle?
but,
Yeah.
like suck it on it. Sometimes it hurts.
No, here's the thing. I've had some
Sometimes it's
amazing,
uncomfortable.
like, I will just give out some info. I've had some amazing suction where I had a girl, like, go all the way down and then she had the ability to stick the tongue out and, lick a little bit. And goddamn, that's probably still the best experience in life.
That's
Like,
that
shit, like, fuck, that'll come to memory every once in a while. You go good head, you be like, that's the first thing that pops into my memory. Shit.
Okay.
Like sloppy toppy, or just like
No. This was deep throat with no regard for human life.
No gag.
Like, no gag reflex, bro. My nigga, she was all the way down there and she was breathing on the way down. It was phenomenal.
She's like, you're gonna remember me.
No. Through the nose. Like, she didn't breathe through her mouth. No, she didn't leave no suction untraced. All air going in. Like,
Oh my gosh.
she was phenomenal. I'm trying to tell you.
Like stick the finger in the throat and not
Not feel
make
a thing.
not make
Not
noise.
feel a fucking
She's just
thing.
making those noises just for the sport of it.
Yes.
Like, trying to make
Yeah,
it
you know
come
what?
fast
That's
in.
true.
I'm trying to tell you, yo,
But there's some of
that.
them. There's some of them that can't take the fingers in their mouth, so they be gagging on it. So they're really making those noises because they can't breathe.
But I'm saying though, here's the thing you got to realize: is there a faster way to paint your rent than that sound right there? I'm just saying, is there a faster way to get a woman to pay her rent than with that sound right there?
I don't want to talk.
you know, we're having an outbreak. We're having an outbreak of gold diggers, and this guy's just like, yeah, here's another idea.
I don't want to talk about this, right?
Guys, audience, if you watch the show, as you know, I'm always trying to push it in this direction because, I love it. But then they always go into something else, like this one over here. Yeah, so, no, we're talking about this, okay?
Okay, considering the fact that, University of Toronto has the biggest population of sugar babies?
Yo, for real, them girls be getting it. I'm not even lying to you.
It's
Them
the number
girls
one
is
school
chair
for sugar
girl,
babies.
all of them bitches be getting money, straight goods.
Well, we know I'm not going to look for a sugar daddy over there. They're all taken.
Facts.
Or maybe that's Grand Central. Man, no, they need to go there. So you need to
hold on. No, yo, can we even pause that? I need to understand.
Let's go.
All right. So let's go back
Get
to
back on that freaking undergrad.
now. Let's get back to the original discussion. What would you do,
I'm
Ro?
here for dance.
Yo, Ro, what would you do if you were first day? Let's say the roles were reversed. Freaky Friday situation. Rohan, what was you first thing you do as a woman?
I would enroll in the University of Toronto.
You're trying to get that sugar daddy. I fuck with you.
Bro, I got some stocks that need to be paid for, man. Fam.
Yes.
My portfolio needs an injection. Let's get some more Tesla stocks.
Yo, for real.
I was just going to say it, the Tesla stock.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you. Yo, all right. So, Sticks, what do you say?
It all depends on how I become of this. Was I born a female?
No, I'm talking a Freaky Friday shit. Like literally, you have no idea about. You just wake up the next morning and then you're a girl the next day.
I'm
Like
gonna see how the pussy works. I'm gonna see how the pussy works. I'm gonna
Little
Flick
test drive.
the bean.
see how it gets down. Because I'm not saying that I don't know, but just to reassure that I do know. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
me personally, I'm one of them go-getters. I'm doing a lot in that first 12 hours. Like I'm starting an OnlyFans account. I'm getting like at least
Taking all the photos and footage you can.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you right now, I'm cashing in. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be
Yo,
6'4"
OnlyFans is
and
hard
thick.
still.
Are you mad? Yo, I'd literally be getting as much money as possible. Are you crazy?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Would you want to be a 6'4" woman though?
Yo, have you seen them Glamazons? Them girl get any thick woman
Glamazons?
online.
But-
Any
but-
thick woman online be getting the money, bro.
I'm gonna say this, and okay, one day you're a man, the next day you're a woman. You're not gonna be able to get verified for OnlyFans because you don't have an ID.
Right.
Bro,
I'm not saying.
hold up a second. The fact that I don't know nothing about OnlyFans and this nigga just gave out the entire personal
Bro, we were
information to know
so
what's going on.
sick.
Like,
It's
yo, this
not
nigga
that
knew
easy,
exactly
bro.
what was going on by verification. What's good?
It's not that easy. Yo, can you get anything in without verification? Everything's two-step.
Yo,
fam.
all I'm saying is as simple as this. From the amount of girls that I know who have Snapchats and overall like general accounts and all that other shit.
Snapchat, you can get a Snapchat.
No, what I'm saying to you is that they parlay all of that into actual OnlyFans money. Like I've got a friend of mine right now. She makes at least 25 to 40K a month, and she's not a verified girl. She makes 45 to 50K
she
a month.
on Only?
Yeah.
No, because isn't the bank account linked? Like,
Yeah, no, she's got all her shit linked, but
Still.
she's
I wanna
not
get
like
too
10
into this,
She's not like
man.
one of those top percent girls, is what I'm saying.
Sticks, you know a lot about this shit.
I do.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you have an OnlyFans page?
Mans can
plug.
have OnlyFans.
Yeah, man can have OnlyFans.
Hold on.
Mans can have OnlyFans page.
That's not what I asked. I asked, do you have an OnlyFans?
The fact that a nigga ain't answered is just
Hold on,
leaving more room.
No. Give it. See, when you do an awkward silence, he has nothing else to do but answer.
There maybe might be one in the works. Maybe one.
Con works.
I wouldn't be that foolish to do that. Come on.
All I'm saying is, as a fashion designer, this nigga knows exactly how to plug the system. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, don't say that. Don't
but
say
I-
that after OnlyFans.
Right? And then switching genders.
Double entendre much.
Oh, shit.
But I'm just saying, it's just look at it this way. It's just like, for me personally, the way I look at it is like, maybe it's because I'm a male and I see the difference in between. Like, I've always said this to most of the females I know. Like, I've even said this to Tia. I'm like, yo, The reason why most girls have the advantage is because nobody's been trying to fuck us since we were 12. Like the second they grew boobs, they had all the power. They learned how to utilize that power. Because I remember there was this girl named Jenny Epstein's in my school. She was the first one to get boobs. Like literally the very first girl. Yeah, shout out to Jenny. Yeah, shout out to Jenny Epstein. But she was the first girl to get boobs in like our entire school. And I watched every other girl go buy a push-up bra the next day. They want like I literally watched the attention that she got, and I watched every single girl. Like they were all flat chested, had no bra, had nothing. Like
because they saw the call. It was on like Donkey Kong.
But I'm gonna say this. I bet Jenny had a crush though.
Oh, Jenny was working. Like yeah,
Jenny had a crush. So there's always as much as you say the girls have the power. There's always that one guy. That just trumps everybody else.
Oh well, being pretty and a male. Here's the thing: being pretty and male has the specific ultimate advantage. Because here's the thing: if you're pretty and female, your powers only lies with your looks. So you don't have the ability to flex your looks or your brain. Like you have to work almost double if you're smart. Like I know a lot of smart girls who have to turn off their looks in a way, like they dress down because they don't want their looks to lead. They want to lead with their brain,
or vice versa.
Yeah, that's true as well. But what I've noticed is with like dudes who are smart, the dudes who quote unquote look good have to play dumb, because the second they actually start utilizing their brain, the women get scared of them. Like I've noticed that, like a lot of smart ass, I'm being smart. A lot of smart ass guys who actually have a brain, know how to have an intelligent conversation. They play dumb as shit when it comes to meeting girls. I've witnessed this. Like I have a friend of mine who's got a fucking like 401k. The nigga's the smartest motherfucker on the planet. But every single time he goes to approach a girl, he sounds like the dumbest guy in the room. Why? Because literally, this nigga got like 8-pack. He's been playing this game his whole entire life, and he's told me, he's like, bro, they don't respect that. The second you're good looking and you're smart, they literally treat you like you're unattainable.
I don't want no dumb nigga.
You say that.
No, you say that.
Oh no.
But you don't want to be a guy who's ultra smart out the room.
And can I speak for the teeny tiny titty committee? Because I had no titties in grade 8, and all these other girls had titties and sports bras.
Itsy bitsy teeny weeny community needs a representation. We rep with you.
Big, small.
Yo, we love them all, bro.
All of them.
Yo, chiclet titties, all of that shit. We love it all.
Chiclet titties.
I love titties.
Even the ones that be flat like the back right here. Now we love that shit too. It's okay. Just we
like the ones that like go down here too.
Oh shit, boxing glove titties. We love them shit. Oh, you kidding me? Hacky sack titties. We love those.
God bless.
Those are the hacky sack titties.
I don't got.
No, but I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying like
this shit still standing.
Hey.
You can make them look sexy.
Well, you know. Yeah.
Hey, bro, ain't nothing more sexy than a chick who can play hacky sack.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. Shout out to the moms out there. You still look good.
Hey, shout out to all grandmas too.
Grandma.
You sick fuck.
I know, right?
Hey. Sometimes grandma be paying the bills.
Now we know.
You know, it's all right for the girls to do it, but the man can't do it. Or I can't get a 70-year.
That's not PlayStation 5 talk.
Y'all forget.
I don't play games.
Hold on.
I do, but I don't. But I rather take the money.
You spitting game on here right now?
I rather like take the money and invest.
They forget that 55-year-olds is grandmas these days. They forget. Like they be forgetting that 45 and 50 is a grandma these days. Like they completely forget that shit. Like, you know how many 45-year-old grandmas, you know how many 50-year-old grandmamas I know?
Facts.
Sweetheart, there's younger.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I have a friend that's
grandmamas
still in her 30s.
Too. That's all I'm saying.
I have a friend that's still in her 30s, and she's a grandmother.
Jesus Christ, they be fucking early in that family.
30s, baby.
They be fucking early in that family.
Sweetheart, I'm telling you.
They be fucking early in that family.
Her daughter had.
They follow in the shoes, man.
That's what I'm saying. They fucking early in that family.
That has to be like some like stepmom foolishness breakdown where like you acquire older sister and now you're like.
No. And this shit happens everywhere. It's not just like the one thing. Like these kids, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like shit happens. Like you'll have the parent that's just like, you're not going to raise no baby in my house. Like what the fuck? Do that. And then there's the next ones that are just like, oh shit. All right, well, let's be smart about this. Your baby daddy around? Okay, that's my kid now.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean. There's different
the trend. You know what I mean? Like somebody gotta break it.
I mean, it goes back to your original statement in regards to setting examples, right? Like when people like shit happens, yeah. But if you don't have the appropriate standards to say I have enough respect for myself and the people I'm going to impact with my actions, then it's problematic. A lot of people are just reactionary and they're like, oh, I had a good time, and I feel that they're being responsible by keeping the kid. Fine, congratulations, but you know, you could have been a little bit more, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's a general question for everybody on the panel. Sex as a whole in a relationship, how many times is good? Like, how many times do you need to have sex, or how many times should a couple or a person in a relationship should have sex?
Guys, do you see my smile? This
I'm
is my
sexaholic.
topic.
She wants more.
Sexaholic.
No, bro. That's why I asked, because I be feeling like I be putting my wife through torture. Like,
Okay,
I be
but,
feeling
like,
bad, the fact
listen,
that I be trying to plug it up all the time.
I'll wait for my turn. I'll wait. We'll go down the. Are we?
No. Start with you.
Okay,
That's what
so,
I'm asking. Like, I feel bad about myself personally.
I personally love sex.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing better.
I would love to have sex every day, 2 times if I could. You know
Just
what I mean?
2?
But like, I gotta make money. We gotta make money.
Nigga, I'm an insomniac. I don't sleep much.
So listen. Hear this. If we can get to a point where like we're a team, we're both making money, and we can make life better, where we don't have to be working so hard, then I'm gonna fuck you anytime you look good, baby. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, don't look at me like that. I'm gonna fuck you right there.
Shit, forget that.
So-
Just don't be bending over and pick up.
Let's
gonna
work
be
towards.
late.
Let's
We
work.
gonna be late.
Facts.
Let's work towards a lifestyle. You know what I mean?
I fuck
and
with
I
you.
understand like people don't always have the same sex drive, so you gotta bend. If you're in a relationship, you gotta flex.
But I think you can bring a person's sex drive up though and down, because I find in relationships that there's people who turn out at the beginning don't have a high sex drive, but then when they're with another partner who does have a high sex drive, their sex drive will eventually balance each other out. Because you don't want to either be the person pushing sex all the time or the person trying to get sex all the time. So you kind of even each other out at some points in your relationship. But then there's just people who are mute, who have zero sex drive at all, and you cannot bring them up no matter what you try. I've seen that. Like, I've watched a few of my friends get divorced for that. So, like, I've seen it.
Oh, damn.
It's like,
Sex is important.
Bro, I don't care what people say. It's literally the most important thing in a relationship, other than like being able to trust each other, communication, sex, and financial stability.
Yeah,
That's the way I look
like,
at it.
Sex and sexuality is just like, if it's done right, it's the ultimate sign of.
How many times, by the way, Rohan, for you?
Hold on a second. It's the ultimate sign of vulnerability, but
horny
also
bastard.
appreciation of the other person, right? It sucks when it becomes a tool. Right?
Ah, that's
when
true.
it becomes a maintenance tool and saying, "Oh, there's a problem with our relationship."
Yeah, like
but I'm just
changing
gonna
your oil
dash a
every
little sex
30,000
on it. Like,
hours?
I don't need no salt bay.
Salt bay? Yeah, salt bay sex? Salt bay
because
sex?
you don't want to deal with anything.
Yeah, just like no passion. Like, okay, you ready to do this now?
Yo, you just want to fuck?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
like-
I'm like, nah.
All right, it's
Entice
just
me
like,
a little bit,
oh, if I don't hit my quota, I'm gonna get
Bro,
fired.
you know what
Like,
the worst
bro.
fuck is the pity fuck? Yo, you know what the worst fuck is the pity fuck. All right, my ladies and gentlemen, if you're in a relationship, if you've ever been in a relationship and you talk to your girl and you horny as shit one day, right? And she's not in the mood, and then she turn around and hit you with this shit. All right, come on. That's the like, I'm done. I don't want it.
I don't
now.
want it.
I am done with
I don't
you.
want
I
it.
am not wanting
I take
nothing
it.
to do with you
take
now.
It.
No.
I take it. I take it because
I
beggars
have
can't be
taken it.
choosers.
I
You know what I
have
mean?
taken it, but in the back of my mind,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. I'll bring it up later, okay?
Be
When
like-
I'm washing the dishes, like,
You're like, oh, you're gonna
remember the time?
You're gonna give me petty sex? Oh, you gonna learn today?
Yeah. I'll get you later on. I'm petty sometimes, you know.
Or you ever get one of these, like, God, you ask for a head, and it's like, first of all, let me defend the women for a second.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we might not want to give it up sometimes, and I have for sure been like, okay, but you know what? For one thing is, if you don't turn me on, I'm not gonna want to do that shit. So if you're just like, can I get some head? I'm just gonna give you like,
But that's the thing that I was getting at, right? Because it's just like, if it becomes a tool that you have to do maintenance, that's where it becomes problematic.
Yeah.
I don't want my partner where it's a situation where it's just like you feel obligated to do.
You see, maybe you're just the only person who will just be trying to snack on coochie in the middle of the night for no reason. Like, I'd be like, you be just sitting there, just be, like be typing some shit, and I'm sorry, I'll be bending you over trying to snack on something. I ain't trying to warm nothing up.
But again, that's
like the engine gets primed as soon as I'm in there. Like I'm trying to rev up the engine like from 30,000 to 4,000 in a minute. Like, bro, we ain't trying to be. But then again, I got kids. I ain't got all that time. I ain't got all that time.
Oh, you're getting it twisted. I want sex all the time too. Like
Like-
if I'm playing video games, bro, It has a pause button. I'm about it. Right?
What you mean? Why pause the game though? Why pause the game? Deep stroke back strokes and Call of Duty back shots. That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to die in the game. You don't want to.
Nigga, I can concentrate on both. What you mean?
This guy.
Right.
Pause the game. Take a time out.
Exactly.
We're relying on you.
Yes.
And now
yes.
you're spinning around, shooting up in the air. Why? Because you give him back shots. You give him back shots. Okay. Pause the game. Come out.
Why?
Come back later. We'll be there.
Why are you going to take up more of your gaming time? You're sitting there dying and getting all frustrated.
Exactly.
No.
My nigga, I am not getting frustrated. In fact, I have no problem dying from a nut. That's all I'm saying. I have no problem dying with a nut.
You know
That's all I'm saying.
Sticks is because he plays those basic games. That's why.
My guy.
So we going basic now. You're trying to shot at the basic game.
His toughest game is Spyro the Dragon.
This nigga says I play Spyro the Dragon.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Spyro, you know.
Wow, vintage PlayStation insult. Like, you listen to this motherfucker.
Fire. You can say it because you know it, right? We all know it.
Like, listen to the Earthworm Jim playing motherfucker over here. I don't
Fire
even hear nothing about this nigga. Like, he
Earthworm
remembers the
Jim's
original.
fire.
Like, he doesn't seem to remember. I will roast his ass back.
Fire.
Like,
That's fine.
Earthworm Jim's fire, bro.
That's fine.
like this nigga 2-bit.
fucks
This
with
nigga
Earthworm
2-bit
Jim.
foot skills. Like, get out of here.
I'm quite certain our trophy counts are different.
Yeah, that's true. I fuck pussy. I don't really have that much time.
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
Big Dog.
His face.
I told you my troll game is on point at all times. Don't mess with me. I am Honda when it comes to this.
I gotta put a female face on his face.
But look, I'm still cute, nigga. Fuck off.
I'd like to speak on something real quick.
Yeah.
Can I have the floor, please? Tia has
Can
the floor.
Getting closer.
Approaching the bench.
Yielding the
you.
bench to one Tia Henny.
Okay. I am, as you all know, I share a lot on this podcast because I ain't got shit to hide. Me, as a female with a
Strong Christian overtones.
Very.
Like,
with a
beautiful face. I'm just gonna keep dropping shit until you get to that.
okay, with a
Blessed personality.
a high
IQ.
She's just trying to tell us she likes.
Sex.
yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
High sex
I love
drive.
it.
Like
High
all
sex
that.
drive. It's
But,
healthy.
like I am like
White liver.
yo, okay, but
She trying to ride a face.
I will say something. What men need to stop doing is you needs to stop doing this to women with high sex drives because you're really killing it. You can't just be like,
I'm done.
so you trying to bruh, my shit nip. I'm sorry to all the adults that are watching this that shouldn't be watching it because I have personally on this page, please, my family, do not watch this. But my shit never dries up. And you just doing that shit is annoying.
What? Spitting on your shit?
No. Ew,
So
what?
just,
No.
Just like trying to like.
Move you up?
No.
No.
You're just like-
I get what I know. I
Just
get what
jump
she's trying
right
to
in.
say. What she's trying to say
Yes.
is she doesn't want. She wants
Okay.
some priming.
You
She
wanna-
wants some role play. She wants a little bit of finesse. She wants a little bit of.
Yo, if you
She wants some
bottom
Trey
line
Songz in the
is,
background
you
playing.
can go like this to me and I'll get turned on. But if I know you ain't trying to like
Do all the extras.
No, you're just doing it
it's
because
not
like
even
it's
the
it's
extras,
like it's
but
like
don't make it feel like work.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Right?
I fuck with you.
I'm used to
I-
doing the warm up.
100%.
I
The
fuck with
warm
you.
up
Me
stretches
too.
all the time.
Me
That's
too.
what
What
you
I'm
do?
just saying.
This is
What you do?
Yo, tongue
It's hard.
exercises are a
It
part
is
of the
hard.
game, bro.
It is hard. Listen, it is hard out here for a man. I'm telling you right
It's
now.
hard
Because
out here
hold on,
for a
listen. At the same time,
When you're trying to get
because
this money for the
we
rent.
trying to not we trying to engage, but at the same time, you want us to come on to you. But if we keep on doing it, at one point we're thinking like,
Okay.
this bitch don't want me.
Here's the
the
thing
fuck?
you got to remember. Here's the
the
thing you
fuck?
got to remember about women and men, and like I only say this
Women
from the
are
male.
complicated.
Not
No,
bitch, sorry.
it's not. Well, I'm gonna break it down to you. Like I guess I'm gonna go with what he's saying, but I'm just gonna break it down to a little bit more easier analogy. Okay, I understand it from the female perspective a little bit, just due to the fact that I was raised by a lot of them. So I understand why a woman wants to be primed, because just due to the fact that understanding like their nature and understanding the way they think, They want to know that they're valued. They want to understand that you're putting all your energy into them, and then they will put all their energy and love into you. So I understand that dynamic as much as possible.
I'm gonna interrupt you right quick,
Yeah.
because I used to talk to a girl that, okay, so like, I'd come in off a road, and as soon as I come off a road, it's like, yo, let's go. No priming, nothing. Like, let's get to the business. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it like, okay, maybe I need a little bit of priming, you know? Like, prime me a little bit.
But that comes to do with it in the fact that that's I say not necessarily a personality thing. Well, there's always going to be one softer side in the relationship, and there's always going to be one person who wants, like, whether you're that person or the person your partner is that there's always, like, that's how you balance each other out. You can't have two strong ass people in a relationship. It just won't work because they'll just be the same exact group of people. Now, what I've noticed is when it comes to the male objective is, okay, if you're a man, you've never been taught anything. That's the first problem we have as men. We learn everything off of experience. So as it comes to your experience, you're only as experienced as the last partner you had. So when you come to meet a woman, a lot of it comes down to drawing back from your personal experiences and trying to focus or try to find that little niche that you used in the past, or that little move you used before, or that little gauge, or that little 1-2 things you used, or that up left, that up two to the right, 1-2 to the right. Yo, the Hadouken, we all have that. We all have that cheat code programming we're trying to use because it used to work on your ex and it may not work now. But the reason why I say that is because every woman's different. And the fact that we all as men know that all women are different creates a problem with us because we're still trying to find that cheat code.
I agree.
And that issue is that what it comes down to is, like, I've learned that women's biggest problem when it comes to men is that seminal communication, because they don't feel the necessary need to tell you. They've told you enough times with what they're doing or how they're acting or what they like, so they feel that you and your cognitive brain should have picked up on it 1,000 enough times. But they don't seem to realize that that's not the way our brain works.
Got to disagree. Let me just say this real
No,
quick.
what you say? What you say?
Let me say this real quick. The thing with me is,
that's what I'm saying. If you do,
the thing with me is, and this is why I agree with men. Women don't know what the fuck they want. Their shit changes every fucking
Jesus Christ,
time.
bars. Can we just know? Can we all collectively just give you a daps right there, please? Can we just all collectively, like every nigga in the room?
Change.
Like, yo, if
like
you can see on camera right now, all of us just gave her love. I'm just saying.
But at the same time, we like. It's good that you change, because doing the same thing over and over again,
bro, it would be boring as shit.
But I'm gonna tell you, look, I'll be like this one way, like. One way I'll be like, one day I'll be like, oh, the soft touches, and then the other day is like, yo, you're touching me too soft.
You just want a nigga to
grab my
like
neck.
he owes you money.
Yeah. Like,
choke me out.
Yo, all I'm saying is,
choke me out.
No. What is? I just gotta ask this one. The sidebar.
Not just.
What is with the whole, like, yo? If I'm deep stroking the shit out of
It's
you, why is it that they
It's
all like to
vulnerability.
be choked the shit out?
It's not choke to
Yo,
like
I'm
choke.
worried about killing a bitch. Like, I'm seriously worried about
I've learned
that
this.
shit,
I've
bro.
learned this.
I'm worried about
You're
that
not
shit,
trying to
'cause
cut out the air.
Hold on. I want to hear this, because I want to hear what they all have to say about it, and then I'm going to come back and say something.
Okay.
But anyways, hold on.
We all just got really
Hold on.
interested in that. Like, yo,
What you said?
What you say?
What?
She's like, maybe I should go first.
I got something so important to say after this.
Say it. No. Say it first.
But I gotta go pee. Give me a second.
Right,
I'm sorry. This happens every episode.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
all good. It's
go
all
ahead.
good.
Don't get mad at me. Don't do it.
You know, I get mad.
Love you. Pudding.
So we just stop talking now?
No. We just go.
No, it'll continue.
It'll-
Back to this.
Guess who's back?
Exciting.
Guess
Back
who's
again.
back?
Tia's back. Let's begin.
Okay.
Rub my back. Rub my back.
So,
rub
as we
my
were
back,
saying,
rub my back. Rub my back. Rub my
Okay.
back.
I'll take the soft touches today. Okay. So, yeah, we're supposed to hear from each and every one of you about. We were talking about the.
Choking?
Yeah.
Is it choking? Or
Yeah.
Choking part.
What you guys. What your take is on the choking thing?
What do you mean? Like, I like it. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
like
another.
it.
It's like another fucking like a handle for me. You know what I mean? Like leverage.
The
you get
love
me?
handles.
So
the
I
bunny-
never knew at first. Like, you tell me to choke you, I'm a choke the shit out of you.
Oh my
But I never
God.
knew that you wanted to breathe still. Like, I didn't know that.
She has a defibrillator in the closet.
Like, yo, stop! You're choking me. Like I didn't know you still wanted to breathe, baby. Like you told me to choke. You didn't tell me like choke.
So it was
certain
just like,
spots.
oh, you want to die.
Yeah, and I just use it and just like use it as leverage. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like. But then I found out, okay, you want to breathe too. So there's certain spots that you got to squeeze on.
Remember, Tia, we were never taught.
I was
we
never
know from
taught.
experience.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly.
Yo, I'm
Exactly.
telling you right now, I'm going to go exactly off of him. That's why I'm fearful. I have really big ass hands. And most of you girls have really small necks. So the problem is,
His hands are.
I can easily get my whole hand around your neck and not even feel the fact that I'm squeezed. And then to make it worse, if I'm in the middle of a nut, like bro, if I'm in the middle of a nut and shit, and I'm going like hamstroke,
Yeah, you might kill somebody.
bro, no, I'm
let go.
Terrified.
That's
bro.
like the roller coaster. You gotta let go them times.
Bro, I am terrified.
Exactly.
I am terrified that I might kill a bitch. That's why I
No, you
don't
gotta let
do
go.
like I be in the middle, like she be in the middle of like choke me and shit, and I be like getting to about like I get about 10 pumps, and then I gotta let go and shit because I'm like, yo, if I get that 11 to 12 pump, and I'm starting to. And I start feeling good and shit. No, bro, like you, no. I'm fearful of my own power.
My gosh.
Yeah. See?
Like, you remember that nigga of Mice of Men? Remember that nigga Lenny in the middle? That's me right now when it comes to choking her chicks. Like, y'all remember?
See?
Y'all remember? Yes.
You know, on top of that, there's also that kind of liability thing. Because you don't want to deal with the aftermath or something.
Facts, like the cops
I'm
come
not
show up to
thinking
your
about
door and shit, like 6-foot ass
Lawsuits
nigga.
or
Yeah.
death after when I'm having sex. But if you die, you die.
If she dies, she dies.
She asked for it. See,
Six Flags, baby.
I'm the kind of nigga when you come in my bedroom, I'm like, I have some documents for you to sign.
The waiver? The waiver?
When you walk into Wonderland, they making you sign any papers?
When
All
you buy
facts.
a pass,
All facts.
But I'm talking about like regular guys.
all I'm saying is,
You buy the pass. Those are like guys trying to sign up for the season. You know what I mean?
all I'm saying
talking
is-
about like just
all I'm saying is, it's not my fault that I'm just a great ride, and all I'm trying to say to you is, if you happen to experience heart failure or any ventricle displacement or your inside shift, it happens to not be the fault of mine. You need to consult a doctor and require medical attention.
you should not ride if you're subjected to medical, fainting, nausea, disarray.
In
if you're
fact,
pregnant.
In fact,
no,
I
you-
used to have a pair of crutches inside my closet just for that.
Taking the crutches home, baby.
Yo, how about this? Basically, you ask for it. If you're gonna die, you die because you asked for it.
Hey, I'm down with that whole philosophy. My own problem is I'm black, I'm 6'4", and I just didn't think they would believe me.
Oh fuck.
Okay. So what is the point that you're?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now we trying to figure out
Hold on.
what's
We didn't get Rohan's take on the. Did we get yours too?
Yeah, we got mine.
On why you think women like to be choked?
like to be choked.
No, like to be choked. We
That's
have no idea. We have no idea.
That's the question now.
Like I said, it was probably a component of vulnerability. They like to put themselves in that position where it's just like, okay, we're gonna allow you to kind of get that primal control.
I think it's a release of control. I think the fact that they have so much control during the rest of sex and the rest of everything as to how it comes down to it, they just want to release and let somebody else
Remember,
steer
at the
shit.
end of the day, and like I'm
But
not
I
trying to
don't
sound sexist or anything like that, but women do take up the role in regards to giving themselves to their partner.
Facts.
So that is an ultimate euphoric way of saying, hey, I'm giving my all to you. I'm putting my faith in your control. Mind you, it's not like you have a gun to my head and we're playing Russian roulette, but it's something of that capacity. Where it's
Hey,
just
that turns some girls on.
I'm saying, I'm sorry. It technically is Russian
some
roulette
niggas on
because
too.
you don't know when that nut's coming.
Listen.
so
Oh my god.
yeah,
Okay.
You get to the 250th stroke. You never know.
yeah, there's a lot of girls who want to get thrilled. Like I know girls.
There's a lot of girls who want to get to the 250th stroke.
Like
What,
know,
you get less than 250?
I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
okay.
just saying
Like-
that you 250. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember some girls that I was seeing, especially when I had like my coupe, like the 200 plus horsepower.
Pussy
And-
magnet.
Yeah, no, we'd be riding and like, yo, when we're on the highway and stuff like that, and there's a clear, I'll just get the infamous, which is like grip, just be like, yo, drop it.
Yo,
She wants me to stomp on the accelerator
Bruh.
and be like, yo, let's swerve.
No, you know
She's
my
all
equivalent-
about me being aggressive.
Yo,
on the
you know
road.
what my equivalent to that is? Being on stage and then going up after a whack rapper. It's the same exact feeling because, like, literally, they'll see them pussies get dry. Like, I've watched this happen. Like, a guy will go up and like you will see the girls like get disappointed as shit. Like, womp 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 womp, like right between the legs. They don't want to see nothing. You get up there, you kill the show. Now all the energy, like that girl who wasn't talking to you 5 minutes ago, is like walking up. Hi, how are you now? Like, and she's gripping your hand, fam.
I mean, that's-
she's not letting you go.
That's when like they're impressed. They're impressed, but that's like a different line. Like girls want to be wooed, girls want to be shown something. They want to see like what you have as a man, right? Like whether or not it's like your talent or your skill or your vernacular or how you conduct yourself.
Power,
Always
yeah,
those
there's
kind
a bunch of
things.
things.
But like going back to her, why they want to be brought to that edge. I feel it because they want to have that little like, I'm sensing fear because fear is euphoric.
Facts.
Right? And then it's just like to be able to be like, yeah, you're bringing me back from that, getting on that level. There's a lot of people who are enjoying that. And because of the fact that female are usually of that more vulnerable sex, like there's no guy who'd be like, yo, I want to be scared. Right?
I don't know. Some of these niggas is pussy though.
No. Like you.
Let's be honest. Some of these niggas is pussy.
I'm not talking about roller coasters and stuff like that because that's an adrenaline. Men's want the adrenaline. That's why we drive fast. That's why we put ourselves in stupid situations. But we don't do it for fear. We don't get up there and be like, yo, scare me. But women, that's one thing they're about in certain things, right?
Yeah,
like,
that is a different type of adrenaline.
We're going to go to a
rush
haunted
them,
house, right?
Yeah, niggas
we
is
go
like,
for the adrenaline. We want to be like, yo, let's see how these actors try and poop. Okay, I'll give you that, fams. You came up behind me with the... Yeah, I'm about that. But
why does that sound like a nigga trying to approach a girl at the club?
Because it is.
Exactly. But,
Just saying.
But we all know, gentlemen, why do the girls want? Because they want to be like, protect me.
It is true still. You throw on a scary movie like when you're 19, that was the fastest way to get some pussy.
Facts.
Not on me. Damn, I must have been a different child because
That's because you were slapping niggas and taking their lunch money.
Because we would bring you home, we put on a horror movie, you start laughing, we're like, okay.
No, I put, yo, the way to all I'm saying is the way to Tia's pussy was putting on some Van Damme.
She wants to see the explosions before the explosions.
Yeah, before the explosion. She
what
tried.
is this shit? Like, yo, that's one thing I hated when dudes like when they used to like invite me to their house and shit. I already know what's gonna happen. You're gonna put on a movie. Like this shit is old, bro. Like don't do that. Surprise me with something when I walk through the door. It doesn't have to be material shit, but shit.
Woman, that's why I
Change
cooked.
it up like Netflix and chill.
No,
Right?
that's why I
That shit
cooked.
was bad.
No, that's why I cooked. That's what all of my greatest trump card always was as a kid. Like all my virgins already knew. Like every female in my goddamn class or school knew about my cooking skills. Why? Because I probably ran through most of the girls at our school, being the only black kid there at the beginning. And how I got to run through most of them was because they all came to my house to eat seasoned chicken.
That wouldn't be me either.
Well, you're black. You know what seasoned chicken tastes like. These
No.
were white girls who didn't know what seasoning was.
No, bruh. I would have been. First of all, I didn't. When I was younger, I didn't like eating in front of dudes. Like, so your cooking is not gonna surprise me. I'll eat. Give me a good to-go bag.
Elementary school, like them type, like I
wasn't getting
no girls. Elementary,
Yeah, well, I was getting a little finger action, but I wasn't getting no full pom pom. Like I'm not gonna boost.
I was an early bloomer, bro. What can I say? Like, I like girls don't eat and they don't shit around you, like until they get comfortable.
Facts.
Yeah.
Unless they're all the way wild, and that's cool. Like I love
again-
when it's just be comfortable. Like a girl will burp and I will compliment the burp. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like that's a good job. You know?
Yo, facts.
I want you to feel comfortable.
But then again, here's the thing. I'm a dude who has mostly female friends because I was raised by females, so I don't know that whole idea of them not being comfortable because they've always been comfortable around me.
Okay, so let me
Exposed to secret.
yeah. Well, I can't speak for every woman, so don't
That's
look at
facts.
me and be like, she's fucking lying. But what I can say is that, all right, you ever get a craving for something and you're like, yo, I want something sweet.
Yeah, like everybody loves Popeye's chicken, so I feel you.
Sweet.
Churches, man. Serve on Popeye.
Ain't nobody called out churches in the hot minute.
Okay, so
I
you know
meant to
if
both
you.
Shamananaya.
Okay, get your point. Cause I'm dying to hear this, man.
Okay,
I'm dying
so
to hear this.
you know when you want something sweet, you get your sweet thing, right? You're about to eat it. You start eating it. And then you're like, okay, that craving's over. Now I want something salty. Or I want sweet and salty.
You pregnant? Like, I understand.
Hold on. I'm be done in a second. Who the fuck said, am I pregnant? What the fuck?
I did.
Oh my god.
I did.
Like, this is just an
No.
alcohol belly.
It just sounds
my
like
God.
it
It's
just
like,
sounds
this is
like
COVID, okay?
It just sounds like
It's a little COVID weight, okay?
cravings, but whatever, you know. To each their own.
Okay, so you want to satisfy that sweet and salty. You know what I mean? It's a different, you know. Okay. So now this is like the sweet is the sex.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking good. But then you need something to balance that out.
Some nasty shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, yo, what the fuck?
Spit
Yo,
on.
you're honestly.
So you're
to-
about that raw and awe. That's where you're at.
Everything.
Okay.
Romance me
Holla,
and freak me.
fucking
Right.
Luya to all of that shit.
Right.
I am down with all of it. The 10-minute quickie, the fucking 4-hour nasty fucking session where we both ain't got no sweat in our mouth because we've just been doing nasty shit to each other for an hour. I am down with the drunk sex, fucking dirty ass shit. I'm in all
Let
of
me
it.
finish. But sorry, that was too close to your face. But yeah, so we need something to balance that out. Some girls, now you have girls that have orgasms every time they have sex. Or play with themselves. They know how to bring themselves to orgasm. Then you have the girls that get it if they're lucky. Then you have the girls that don't get it at all. Now the girls that get it all the time. Now they know what this up feeling is, that adrenaline feeling like you were talking about. The adrenaline shit. Are you falling asleep?
No, I'm tentative.
That's his usual face.
I'm taking notes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bulletin. Okay. Yeah. So the ones that know how they like things sexually and know their drive and know that, you know, they're getting to this moment and it's like it's a quick release. Just like kind of like a man, but you know, and it's really intense. Like, as we all know, you know, the female has 8,000 nerves in her clitoris and blah, 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 blah.
We all know that. They have 8,000.
Oh, my
Nerve
bad.
endings.
Female clitoris has 8,000 nerves and the male
Only has like something
head of the
3,000.
penis has 5,000 nerves.
Cool.
Right? I
They
guess.
have a canal.
He's like,
They
I
have a
learned
canal,
something
and we have a shaft. That's the
Yeah,
difference between
they
them.
got a shaft, so they're feeling all the gushy, so they're just like, ooh,
And
this
now
is
you-
warm and like extra good, and
So
whatever.
y'all get more.
Yeah,
Yeah, they feel more than we do.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
That's
Always.
why we don't like when you do
Always.
clitoris play. We don't like after we like come. We don't like you to keep doing it because it's sensitive now,
Well, you
just like your head.
Yeah, like you're fucking still like keep on going. Like, relax.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
yeah, it's too much.
I
Come
must
on,
be
man.
the only nigga that contextualizes love my feet being curled. Keep sucking for me. So I'm sorry. Don't stop.
No.
My God, you do that.
Yeah, nigga, no, I'll be in the corner like, no, I'll be laughing. Yo, sometimes I'll be laughing and shit. I'll be like,
No. It's like sitting in cold water, you know what I mean? Like, I can't catch my breath. No. Stop. Relax. Take it easy. Chill.
Right?
Wait a second. Let my soul come back to my
Put
body.
your phone down, fam. It's like, I don't know what you're doing
Yo,
over there.
Rohan went like this. He tensed up. He's like, oh my God.
we've all been through that shit, bro. When she won't stop sucking, that's the best feeling in the world. You feel like a bitch because you can't do nothing. You can't even fight. You're like,
Yo, but that one thing, let me just say it. Let me just get this out of my system. That one thing, you see when the men do this thing with these two fingers and they just put in that two finger and then they lift it up
yeah.
and they keep going like that?
That come here. That come here.
Yeah.
That come here.
Okay,
Hook.
the come here.
Yeah,
right,
that come here,
brings,
Captain Hook shit.
hold on. The come here brings the liquid to the surface, right? But now you got to do something to get it out, the squirt.
You gotta, like,
So
flick
when
your
you
tongue
put
on it.
these two fingers in,
You gotta flick your tongue on the pussy.
these ones, all that too, shit. They,
No, I be spanking the upper part right here.
Why
Like
are
I
you
be just
talking
hitting
about
that
this
shit.
guy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do y'all need cold water? Is anybody?
No.
All right. So when you put these two fingers in, right, and you put them up against the rigid part, and you're like, and you're doing that come here thing, Yo, when you see that clitoris start to swell, then you start bringing it up really fast, and you bring it up, squirt.
That's that waterfall shit.
Squirt. It's a wonderful thing. It's like 10 times the orgasm when.
Yo, I be playing pity patter.
Girls, when you flick the bean and you have an orgasm, and it's like the best thing on earth.
Yo, can we get a shout out to flicking the bean? Just
flick the bean. That's what helped me get over my hangover today.
Yo, just flicking the bean. Yo, hallelujah.
That was a lot of information.
Yo, all I'm saying is the greatest shit. Like, to add to what she's saying, fellas, just so you know, pressure. Just one more small thing. Pressure is your friend. At that point in time when at that point in time when you see their legs doing that, like, I call it south to west. When their legs automatically, without your help, go this way and this way. When they automatically do that shit, when you ain't got to hold up, like before, her legs were right here. Before she was right here.
She's allowing you to
and no. And then when you get to this point, when you start doing the good shit,
right.
and then when you get to that shit, when she starts doing it herself, you know you almost there. Pressure, gentlemen. Pressure, gentlemen. You grab the tip right here. You get that little front. We call it the gunt. That little flap. The gunt, the flap part right there. The flap. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Whatever you want to call that. You grab that side right there and you put a little pressure right there. And what you do is you push that little pressure right down a little east. And you do that come here and the pressure at the same time. But just niggas, do yourself a favor. Lean to the left.
Nah, embrace that shit.
Yeah, my nigga, take the shower in the waterfall. I'll fuck with you.
Thank you.
Like I said, I got kids, so I gotta always be on the lookout.
That shit tastes like sugar water.
That's what I'm saying. I already look sweaty.
You picking up the kids.
I already look sweaty and shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
I ain't trying to have mommy
Pick your moments. Pick your moments.
Came from.
Pick your moments. You know the kids is gone for the weekend. Take that shit. Take that shower.
No. If they ain't nobody inside the crib, we painting walls.
Take that shower. Take it.
And yo, you know what? And on that note, it's been a fucking dope podcast. It's been an awesome time, and it's been one of my favorite shows to date. We've all had a lot of fun. We've all talked a lot of shit, and I want y'all to like, subscribe, and please make sure that you tune into the show for further on and more shit that we put together. I am Andrew Coley, aka Lord905 _ on all my platforms.
Sticks, Conworks, the Villain Collection, Instagram, pretty much all platforms too, yeah.
And I am Tia Henningham. Oh my God, that was my government name.
What?
What is wrong with me when it comes to this name calling? I am Tia Henny. At least you know now it's not because of the drink. I love Henny though. I love Henny. It's my favorite drink. Wow. And to the left of me.
Her name is based off of her hangover cure. Anyways.
The hangover cure with the bean.
Flicking the bean.
Flick.
It's your boy Rohan, Mr. Remarkable, on all the platforms, you know.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, ladies, flick the bean.
Flick it.
Flick, flick.
Embrace that.